Howdy, what's happening everybody? Thanks for coming back and checking out Beard Times with Scott. Today I've got a review from one of my companies in my top 10 for 2018. I will have the top 10 videos between Thanksgiving and Christmas uploaded, and I would hope that you guys check in and see which one goes from 10 to 1. This is definitely one in my top 10 for sure, and that's from the Luxurious Bastard. The luxuriousbastardco.com is where you can find these products. They're also on Instagram. They're on Facebook as well. If you do not follow Dave and the Luxurious Bastard on Instagram, you need to. He tries to keep his followers entertained, and he does a really good job. And he makes really, really awesome products as well. I've got 3 oils and I've got a balm to go over today. So let's go ahead and get started. The Luxurious Bastard is based out of California. Dave is a small batch company. He's a one-man show. He does all the work himself. He basically goes for the old-fashioned, old-time, classic gentleman look of his company. It's a really nice company, I will say. We're going to go ahead and talk about the packaging of these products. They all have it looks like a cardboard label, which is old-fashioned, and there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. These are not oil-proof or waterproof labels. I'll go ahead and tell you in advance. They do smear after a while, and some people may be discouraged by that, but I will say it gives this company and this product character. Because if you look at the label, check out the label right there. Very, very original, very classy. I like this. And this is the Deluxe Bastard. Before we go any further into the review, all the carrier oils for all of his oils are the same, and we're going to go over them right now. Almond oil, avocado oil, rice bran oil, hazelnut oil, hemp seed oil, apricot oil, castor oil, grapeseed oil, jojoba oil, argan oil, vitamin E, and luxurious essential oil blend. All of his oils come in a green glass jar, which protects it from UV rays. It is a 1-ounce bottle in all of them. And they have your standard typical eyedropper for the delivery method. His oil is definitely a medium thickness for sure. And this is the Deluxe Bastard. This one is the most expensive one of his oils. I think he sells this for $20. And I do know that he sells his oils and balms regularly for $15. I know that for a fact, which is not a bad price at all. And this one, he recommended me to try this one because I used to be in the music industry, and I was in a band for a long time. And I was lucky enough that I was sponsored by Jägermeister for a while, and I really do enjoy that scent. I can't lie. I love the taste of the liquor itself, and this is very, very similar, I'll tell you. It has a little bit of there's definitely a black licorice scent in here. I'm not 100% sure, but I think there might be some clove or anise or something of that nature, and I know there's something else in there, and I can't pick up what it is. I really don't know what this is, the other thing I'm picking up. But if you're a fan of Jägermeister and you love the smell of black licorice, this is definitely one for you to try. I really, really enjoy this. See, I just spilled a little bit on the label. So don't anyone get frustrated about the labeling being smeared. I really like the label, so I'm not going to knock anything about it. I really like it. I'm giving this oil 2 thumbs up because the scent I really, really enjoy, because I'm a fan of Jägermeister, of course, but it's different. It makes you stand out. It's not necessarily a killer strong scent, but it's different. And I'm a big fan of different scents, unique scents, whichever you want to say. And I like this one. I suggest you give it a try. Now the second one I'm going to go over is incredible. Incredible scent. And that's the Tobacconist Bastard. Okay, and this is the one I have the matching balm to. And this one I picked out myself to try because I'm a big fan of tobacco scents. And I want to clarify that. In my opinion only, there are 2 ways that a tobacco scent can go. One is the Cuban cigar, very warm, kind of spicy scent. And then there's that sweet vanilla with a little bit of cigar scent to it. Either one is fine. I'm not going to say I don't like the sweet vanilla scents on beer care products, but I do prefer the warm cigar, Cuban cigar scent. I really like that. This is definitely one of those scents for sure. Man, this is incredible. This, I do not smoke cigars or smoke cigarettes, but I do enjoy the smell of a cigar. Can't lie. This reminds me if you walk into a cigar shop completely. I really enjoy this. I do not, keep in mind, I do not know everything that is in the essential oils to make this. I usually don't ask companies unless I really need to know, because I think that bearding companies would much rather a consumer or a reviewer tell them what they pick up. As an example, I pick up tobacco in here. I'm picking up maybe a hint of vanilla, maybe a hint of coffee. Not 100% sure of that though. There's something else in here. Maybe like a nutmeg or a ginger. I'm picking up a different kind of spice. And it may not even be in here, but that's what I'm smelling. And this is incredible as well. They're all pretty much the same consistency and thickness. A little bit of a yellowish tint to it. And I do know that a lot of beard oils that use a tobacco essential or fragrance oil, they do have a little bit of a yellow tint to them, which is totally fine. But this one, this is incredible. This is one of my favorite tobacco scents. 2 thumbs up on this oil. The matching balm, which they come in 2-ounce containers. See, again, look at that label. That's just really original. And again, with the brown paper looking label, which is great. And as I said before, it says be luxurious. And look at there. You got the batch and the can number of the batch. David's company is definitely a small batch company, which is great. If you didn't see it, I'll read the ingredients to you. Shea butter, cocoa butter, white beeswax, bayberry wax, almond oil, avocado oil, rice bran oil, hazelnut oil, hemp seed oil, apricot oil, castor oil, grapeseed oil, jojoba oil, argan oil, vitamin E, and his luxurious essential blend. This smells just like the beard oil, which is incredible. You can take a look here and you can see I really haven't used a lot of this beard balm, and I'm going to tell you why. His beard balm is definitely a strong holding balm. If you don't know who the owner Dave is, he has a beard that probably comes down to here in the middle of his chest. I do not have that, and I know he made his balms for himself, which is totally fine, but he wanted a strong holding balm. You got it right here. Listen. Hard as a rock. This is definitely one of the, if not the strongest holding balm I've come across. All of his balms are great, and it's very hard to dip out. You're definitely going to need a guitar pick or a strong fingertip to do it. And that's just a little bit I'll show you. Like literally, that emulsified pretty quickly. Let me dig out some just so you'll see. All right, check it out. It takes a little bit to melt this down. And I'm totally fine with that. It's not a big deal breaker to me. When I want a strong holding balm, I will definitely use the Luxurious Bastard. I really like this scent. Like I said, it's a conditioning balm, but it's also more along the lines of the holding scents, and I really like it. It's a 2 thumbs up for the balm as well. And the third one we're going to go over today is a new release with the Luxurious Bastard. David actually sent out 8 or 9 bottles of this oil to some of us fellow YouTube reviewers, and he put on his Instagram our first impressions of this oil. He wanted to do this as his idea. Instead of a person saying, hey, buy this oil, it's spectacular, he actually wanted to get real people's review or opinions of this product. And I thought it was a really, really awesome idea. I would like to see other companies do that as well, because there's nothing more important or real to a company to literally they see someone open their container on camera, and because you can't stage that. I mean, this is really like, this is what I'm getting at. And 9 of us did that. I know the Beard Dream did it. I know the Cannibal Christo did this. Matt from No BS made it. Wesley from Men's with Beards. Bearded Ben's Beard Banter. You got to change your name, buddy. He did as well. I know that Jay from Beard Nerd Reviews did it. And I'm losing track of who else it was. I'm sorry, you guys. I still love you guys. Again, the Rustic Bastard, you can see that this was a 5 of 10 before he released it. This was a very limited run. This by far is one of the most amazing scents I have found. Again, yellowish tinge, a little bit lighter, which is totally fine with that. I do not know everything that is in this. Keep in mind. What am I picking up on it? Campfire, sandalwood, maybe a little bit of leather, tobacco. And I know this has been said before about this. I do detect some kind of like a sweet bubblegum scent, and it probably is not in here. It's probably a combination of whatever he puts in here. I do get a bubblegum hint to it. I really do. This is definitely, if you want something completely different, this is a scent for you. This is something that is going to stand out. And if you want something that's going to stand out, the Rustic Bastard is for you. This is a really, really good product. 2 thumbs up on this oil for sure today. The thing I like the most about Dave and the Luxurious Bastard, it's original. His scents are not like any other. I will say that before I say anything more good or bad about the Luxurious Bastard. All of his scents are dark, they're warm, and they're original. They're very complex. He doesn't literally put ketchup and mustard together and that's your scent. He takes the time and he layers out his scents, and I really like that about every scent he's ever come across. Again, he's one of my top 10 companies of 2018. 2 thumbs up and a 5-star Beard Times with Scott rating for the Luxurious Bastard and these 3 oils and balms today. There has not been one oil or balm that I have tried from the Luxurious Bastard that I haven't liked. I think he has about, I've tried 6 oils now. I think he has about, I'd say about 10 more, and I'm anxious to try all of them. I really, really enjoy his company. Again, they're getting a 2 thumbs up and a 5-star Beard Times with Scott rating. I'd like to thank you all very much again for watching. I'll link all their social medias in the description box and also their website. And as always, keep on bearding. I'll see you soon. Thanks again.